Hi everyone. So, what have I been up to? I've fallen in love with the Turbo poker games. I think I really like how it's really fast paced and you can have a lot more tables on at once, and then when it gets to, your short stack, you have to shove and it's just a lot quicker, so higher turnover, and if you have rake back, that's even better. So I've been playing a few of those, and the other night I was playing and I think I had 8 tables up and I was in the money for 5 of them. So that was pretty good. So in that one night I earned $20. Woo! Yeah! Yep, my cheer team with me. There you go. So I think also with the amount of stuff that I do, the turbos kind of suit my lifestyle because I only have a short span of time that I can play poker. So that's why the turbos suit me that well. Today I wanted to talk to you about 2 things. Well, they're kind of incorporated together. So the first thing is the unhealthy lifestyle of a poker player. As you might know, for the second half of last year and the holidays, I was hanging around with professional poker players, my boyfriend and his brother. And the lifestyle that we have is not the healthiest. So the daily routine is you wake up at a ridiculous hour, say 2 or 3 a.m. And then you play until lunchtime, and then during that time there's quick food. By quick food, the usual food is the hash browns and the sausages. It's great, it's yum, but not so good on the body. So then it gets to lunchtime, then you eat, and by the afternoon it's like, dinner time and then time for bed. You really don't have any energy to go out and exercise, especially if you've been playing the whole day. And the worst thing is, and if you've been losing, then there's no motivation. Well, it depends really, but I find that if I'm losing or not doing well, I don't feel good about myself, and I feel lazy, and I won't go running or any form of exercise. So that's one of the negative side effects about poker. So not only while you play you need quick food, and it's usually junk food that's quick, but also the psychological effect that if you're not doing well, then you're really not motivated to go out there and do stuff that's good for your body. Ways to avoid this is pre-planning food. And you'd think, yes, me liking cooking, I should be better at that, but I have to say I enjoy the hash browns as well. So this year, 2014, Aussie Millions is coming up. I'm going to create a much healthier kind of diet. And so I've spoken with my boyfriend about this, and so I'm going to create a few dishes that incorporate a lot of whole grains, brown rice, lots of veggies, lean proteins, so fish, chicken, and if I come up with any really good ones, I'll definitely take pictures and share it with you guys, because I think health is really, really important. And for me, I can feel the last few months haven't been the healthiest, so I really want to turn that around. And on top of that, since I'm working in an office, I might go out for a quick walk during lunch, but that's really, 15-20 minutes. And they say that's enough to maintain, but if you're just strolling, you're not really doing that much. So you're basically burning off nothing. True, it's better than doing nothing, but it's only very marginal. And it doesn't help that our firm is very generous on Fridays. It's Chocolate Fridays, so you could probably see the evidence of Chocolate Fridays happening here. This year, much healthier year, not being so lazy, even if it's pouring rain. Okay, maybe if it's pouring rain, might not run. In Melbourne, a couple of weeks ago, it was extremely hot. It was 40 degrees plus every day, Monday to Friday, and I have to catch the train in. Firstly, the trains are already packed, so I'm a sardine against everybody else, and it's really hot, and so you sweat a lot, and yeah, that kind of burns energy. But no, when it's hot, you just want to be in an air-conditioned room, so that doesn't help. But during that week, I just thought, okay, I've really done no exercise this whole time. I really have to do something. So one of the days, I think it was about maybe 35 degrees by 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I did go for a run for about 20 minutes, and I was very proud of that. And I think if you have a buddy, that's a really good thing to kind of encourage you. And also if you're competitive, then that will also help kind of push you to go out there and get off your bum and do some exercise. So the last thing I wanted to talk to you about is this entrepreneurial idea to do with food and to do with poker players. The Aussie Millions is happening around the 26th of January, and poker players, when they play, you need concentration. It's almost like studying for exams. You need concentration, you need focus, so you need good foods. So my boyfriend came up with this idea of having meals specifically directed at poker players. So healthy meals, but still very yummy. And usually yummy and healthy, they're exclusive, so it's just a way of trying to find the two to connect together. So if that's the case, what are your thoughts on what kind of foods would be good for concentration, especially for long hours of focus required when you're sitting at the table? And if you're a poker player yourself and you go around traveling, then is that something that would appeal to you? If you were playing poker and there was a little, like a taco van that was offering a set menu of a few dishes that were healthy, good nutrients, good protein, would that be something you would be willing to buy other than the fast food offered within the vicinity of the poker realm? So that's a question I pose to you guys to see what your thoughts are on a menu that's dedicated to poker players playing life. That being said, that type of food would also apply to people who are playing online for hours at a time and they need good brain food. So not something like the hash browns, which are high in carbs and high in fat, and so you might get a spike whilst you're having it because it tastes so good, but then crash. I don't really need to say anything about what chocolates and lollies will do to you. Same thing. So at the moment, I'm kind of just tossing up ideas with people, with cooks, to see how they feel about this kind of venture. And it would just be a mini project. And so we'll see how that goes. I've got some other entrepreneurial ideas as well. So in between law, poker, trying to think of other business ideas, life's pretty fun. My bankroll for this week has gone up to 440 thanks to the turbos. And the turbos that I've been playing have been mostly $1.50 ones, and they vary between 12 and 45 man. And the other day I was playing late in the evening and I really had to go to bed. And so there were 3 people left. So first prize is 20, second prize is 15, and third prize is 10. And I think I had a decent stack, but I was playing way too loose. So I was shoving, I think, 18 blinds, ace 5, and someone had ace king, and, you know, I came third, and then you could see people in the chat trolling saying, "What a donk, ace 5, blah blah blah." I'm like, yep, some of us have to go to work the next day. I didn't say anything back because, I mean, what's the point? Can you really be bothered arguing with someone? For you, maybe, but for me, I needed to get some sleep, so I needed to keep my adrenaline down and relaxed. Alright, well, I'm off to bed. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep you guys updated with what's been happening, what I've been cooking, and good luck at the tables. See you guys. Bye. You know, I'll grow up one day.